So last Saturday, my friend Jessica decided to host a potluck at her place. It sounded like the sort of wholesome, grown-up thing responsible adults do instead of, say, eating cold pizza over the sink or arguing with their cat about rent. She texted everyone, "Bring something to share." And, in her defense, that was about as far as the instructions went. No theme, no categories, not even a hint of who should bring what. But hey, we're all mature, right? I figured I'd whip up my famous salad, which honestly is mostly cheese, and the others would fill in the gaps. The day arrives, and as people start walking in, I notice a pattern. First, Sarah shows up with a tray of brownies. Nice, classic move. Next, Mike brings a cheesecake. Then Priya arrives with homemade cookies, and Tom lugs in a pie roughly the size of a car tire. By the time Jessica herself unveils her surprise 8-chocolate lava cake, I realize we've hit critical mass. In terms of nutrition, this table now legally qualifies as a sugar refinery. Then, almost as an afterthought, someone plops down a single hot dog on a paper plate, looking as lost as a vegan at a barbecue. We try to compensate by eating the salads, but there are only two, mine, again, mostly cheese, and Janine's kale surprise, which surprises everyone by tasting like despair. The lone hot dog quickly becomes the center of attention, revered as the last hope for protein in a sea of glucose. People start negotiating for bites. "I'll trade you half a brownie for a nibble of bun." At one point, the hot dog is ceremoniously cut into 7 pieces, which feels less like dinner and more like a scene from a very low-budget episode of Survivor. By the end of the night, everyone is in a sugar coma, the salads are barely touched, and the hot dog's memory lives on in legend. We agree to plan better next time, maybe even make a spreadsheet. But for now, the lesson is clear: if you don't assign dishes, you end up with a potluck where the only balanced thing is everyone's blood sugar, balanced dangerously close to diabetic.